The types of women. The royals. A relative of mine has a master's degree, he has a job, earns well, is intelligent, soft-spoken and is very handsome. He is brought up by a single mom and is not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was 29 at the time and was looking for a bride and was rejected over and over again. And I asked him the reason and he said the girls that he met want this very well-settled man who owns a house, a car and has a bank balance. Owning a house in Pune is not a joke, especially for people who build everything on their own. My parents still do not own a house. So anyway, I told him to ask the girls the same question. Are you well settled? Do you own a house, a car? Do you have a bank balance? If not, then what makes you think that a boy the same age as yours will have everything? And here is my thought. If you want all this, then why not earn it yourself? Why depend on a man? I feel this attitude of women is as much wrong as men asking for dowry. I agree that one needs to see that the boy is educated, has a good heart and you get along on all levels and whatnot. But expecting that the man would have bought a house, a car is wrong, especially if you yourself haven't earned that much. Build everything together. It is wrong to put men under so much pressure based on idiotic gender roles. Many women expect their husband, father, brother to shower them with gifts. See various occasions, Raksha Bandhan, Padwa, Bauvis, a woman does the man's aarti and in turn gets presents. I don't understand these kinds of traditions and so I don't follow them. I don't need gifts, I earn them myself. We say we want equality of the genders, but a certain segment of women in society wish to be treated like royalty by men all the time. They are also called gold diggers. The professionals. Once a guy said to me that this so-and-so person is very greedy, he makes his wife work. And I wanted to say to him that you, my friend, are an idiot. Since school days, it never crossed my mind if I wanted to work. Do boys ever think like that? No, it never crossed my mind that not working was also an option. All conscious efforts were taken in order to be able to work, to be able to earn, to be able to be independent, to be able to buy stuff for my parents and take care of the family. The girls that I grew up around were also very competitive. None of them ever mentioned that they might or might not work. All the girls from my school and college group are professionals. And I agree that some women get a good education in order to find a good husband, but not all of them are like that. I feel even if you're married to a well-to-do man, still it is not the matter of whether you need to make a living. It is a matter that you should want to make a living and be able to support all your needs and wants, from buying groceries to owning a house. There are scenarios where a person cannot work for visa issues, health issues. Every case is different and I'm not talking about those rare cases here. Until we are dependent on a man for our well-being, no matter how differently we think from him, we would never be able to take a step to make a change. Till we know we can cover the basic necessities ourselves, we will never be able to break the shackles of dependency. Working and earning for ourselves also gives a tremendous boost of confidence. I have seen this in men as well. Men who act shy and awkward suddenly walk around with an erect spine as soon as they get a job. Same goes for women. I believe the first most important thing for any woman is free thinking and second most is financial independence. Some women find these rich husbands and get bogged down by luxuries. Does a day come when they realize that they never took a step to find their own identity and now it is too late? The mom. Some women leave their jobs to take care of kids and you could tell yourself that your kids will be better off cared for only by you, but there is no research that bears that out. And while there are times that intense parental engagement is needed, working parents are able to achieve that too. It is a myth that only stay-at-home moms take the best care of their kids or have the time to instill the right values. There are brilliant achievers out there even though they have had both their parents working. Although one may think that for any individual woman staying at home might lead to less stress, more happiness and a better situation for her family, studies confirm that there is more boredom and depression. There are situations in some families when the best solution is not to have both parents work full-time. If you belong to that rare case, then ignore my comment. The martyrs. Women who think that people are judging them based on how good a wife, mother, daughter, daughter-in-law, sister-in-law they are and they care about those opinions, and then they try to be perfectionists. They treat the man in the house as the man of the house, who is never asked to or given an ultimatum to take care of his share of responsibilities. Martyrs juggle everything and kill themselves in the process. Quit trying to be perfect. It is never going to happen. Just like all the men in your life, you too have one life, and at the end of this, there is no award for being perfect. There is no award for sacrifices. There is, however, the satisfaction of having lived your life to the fullest. Do not quit your job, business, passion, not for anyone. Make your own money, save enough to cover all your expenses for at least 6 months. For the worst case scenario, take a break if you want to, but work again. Do not take pride in sacrificing your dreams and aspirations, and do not feel guilty in asking for sharing equal household responsibilities with men. If you want the luxuries in life, then earn it yourself. Do not expect everything to be served on a platter by men. And yes, pay half the bill on your dates, open the door for them, and treat them as your equals.